Hey everyone. Hey, my dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. Lily Allen is an English singer songwriter and actress. Isn't everyone nowadays, right? I used to find this person quite attractive. I'm just being honest. But when you find out how sold out these people are, it takes away from that. Some people might say she's transgendered and all that stuff. I don't think so in this case. I think Lily Allen is a woman. And again, she's somewhat attractive, but she's not attractive because she's sold out to the devil. Lily Allen, English singer, songwriter, and actress. She's on ID Magazine. Every cover of ID Magazine does one-eye symbolism. She's winking for one-eye symbolism, the Eye of Horus. It's satanic. She's posing here with a stopwatch over one of her eyes, doing one-eye symbolism. She's doing more one-eye symbolism. So she's not doing that? You can't see this clearly? For those of you that disbelieve what I'm talking about in every one of my videos, so she's not doing one-eye symbolism here, darkening one eye utterly, and I think she has a female, what do I say? Like a vibration tool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sexual vibration. Get what I'm saying? She's holding it over one of her eyes and has one-eye symbolism. Okay? And there's sexuality involved. Of course there is. She's winking for one-eye symbolism and wearing a crown. Yeah, she's royalty, right? She has shush on her finger tattooed, and she does the vow of silence, keeping the secret of the biblical world and about how fame, fortune, and success really work, and most likely, certainly, about Freemasonry. More vow of silence. She's got the devil horns on her head. She's hanging out on the Freemason checkerboard. She's hanging out on the Freemason checkerboard. For my Pinterest that I've saved thousands and thousands and thousands of photos, if I type in the name David for my pins, there's David Icke, the reptilian guy, who's a false satanic deceiver. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra is there for David Dunn. 666 on the hand. 666 on the hand. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra. 666 on the hand. 666 on the hand. A gay married couple, which is disgusting and gross, and there's no such thing as gay marriage. Meditation, taking a bite out of the apple, the Freemason checkerboard, one-eye symbolism, pride of sin and abomination, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, 666 on the hand, the Eye of Horus, the Freemason square and compass, one-eye symbolism, 666 and one-eye symbolism, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. I don't know what that is about, but I'm sure it's satanic. The Freemason checkerboard, the third eye, Freemason checkerboard, Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the devil horns, the Freemason checkerboard, the vow of silence, the vow of silence, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, other fingers interlocked. The Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, other fingers interlocked. One eye symbolism, fallen angel, one-eye symbolism, the big fake globe, one-eye symbolism, the vow of silence, one-eye symbolism, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, one-eye symbolism, one-eye symbolism, prayer hands, the Anjali Mudra, one-eye symbolism, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, pressed against his lips, other fingers interlocked, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the Osiris Risen crossed hands pose, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, pressed against his lips, other fingers interlocked, one-eye symbolism, the vow of silence, the hidden hand of a Freemason, 666 in the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Horus, the vow of silence, Eye of Horus, Uttara Bodhi Mudra, one-eye symbolism, index fingers pressed together, pressed against his lips, other fingers interlocked, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the vow of silence, one-eye symbolism, the vow of silence, the vow of silence, the Osiris Risen Freemasonry pose, the vow of silence, Gay and one-eye symbolism, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, the hidden hand of a Freemason, David Bowie, 666 over his Eyes of Horus, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, devil horns, the hidden hand of a Freemason, right? David Duchovny, the X-Files, aliens from outer space. Nope, aliens are demons and fallen angels, and this loser hides his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. So does this gay guy here, Daniel Levy. He hides his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. David Bowie, the devil horns, 666. The Eye of Horus for David Bowie again. Drew Barrymore, darkening one of her eyes utterly, having one-eye symbolism. David Bowie, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, other fingers interlocked, doing a satanic gesture, the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. David Banner, index fingers pressed together, pressed against his lips, other fingers interlocked. He sucks and he's satanic. David Bowie with Jesus Christ crucified on his face. I'm sure he believes in Jesus Christ, right? He's dead now. I wonder where he is. Osiris Risen Freemasonry pose. The vow of silence for David Duchovny. Michael Sheen hiding his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. David Bowie doing the Osiris Risen Freemasonry pose. Daniel Levy kissing a man, being gay on Schitt's Creek, which is a horrifying name for things, and he's homosexual, which is sin and abomination to God. David Beckham hiding his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. David Bowie doing the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. David Bowie doing one-eye symbolism. David Bowie doing the vow of silence and the satanic horns on his hand. I'm not even going to go on. Enough of this. If people can't tell that the world is satanic, what the hell are they doing? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to get through to people. What? You don't see this? What is your deal? Stop living your best life now and realize what the fallen world is. You need salvation. Understanding your enemy is a way to get to God. We should understand our enemy. That's in the Bible. We should understand our enemy and what they do. We should be aware of what they do. If you're not aware, you're living your best life now. You're going on vacation. You're playing golf. You're doing whatever. No one cares. I don't care. Would you stop it already and get with God? It's only your eternal salvation. Pardon me for trying to get that through to you. What the hell? Hey? If you can't understand this, you are in for a lot of hurt. You're probably going to go to hell and burn forever. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. You will regret your life. You will regret never researching, never paying attention to people that are pointing this out, like myself. I'm not a perfect person, but I'm showing the truth. Would you wake up already, please, and thank you for the love of God? Would you wake up already and understand what your world is? Would you understand this already? Hey, I'm so sick and tired of people not getting this, calling it crazy, calling me crazy. Like, wake up. This is clear to see. Would you please wake up and realize this? Checkerboard, one-eye symbolism, checkerboard, hidden hand, Uttara Bodhi mood. Like, this is insane. It's so easy to see. Why don't you get this? Stop going on vacation. Stop playing golf. Realize what the world is. Would you please realize this already? This is important. It's very important. It's your eternal soul on the line. It's about you going to heaven or hell. Most people are going to hell because they don't recognize these things. They're selfish and they don't believe in Jesus Christ, who is God. Would you please wake up and realize this for the love of God already? Okay?